Ecclesiastes chapter 9. In Ecclesiastes chapter 9, looking at verse 10, it tells us very clearly, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do. You see, the complaints of some people is, well, I want to work, but look at my condition. I'm a graduate, and yet as a graduate, I cannot find the work that's appropriate for my training, for my profession, and that's why I'm not doing anything. It says, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do. Look around and see graduates like yourself. Look around and see certificate holders like yourself. Look around and see professional people like yourself. Look at them in our community. Even those who do not know Christ, they're working and they're bringing something back to the family. Don't tell us you're a graduate, you're a professional person, and you have not found appropriate work. That's why I'm not doing something. Whatsoever, it might be a little thing, it might be a common thing, but let it be whatsoever. It may be something you are not familiar with before whatsoever. It might be something you need to learn a little. You know, these are the days of computer science, of ICT. You might have to take some weeks of studies on how to do this on the computer, and then you might be able to get employment if you have that additional skill in ICT. And so whatsoever thy hand findeth to do it with thy might. Don't do it grumbling. Have you noticed, if you are grumbling inside you, it weakens you. I could show you experiments, even that we can do locally here, but we don't have time for that. That when you are murmuring, when you are sad, when you are hopeless, when you are giving up and all that, your muscles are weakened, your mind is weakened, and your brain is blocked, and you will not be excited as to living, and you will not have the focus and the strength. But when you are positive, when you say, Lord, I thank you, this is where I'm starting, and I found this one, and I'm going to do this, and when I do it, I know it's going to bring something, and I'm excited about the opportunity of doing this. That's how you get on. But if you're saying, look at all I have, and look at what I can do now, whatsoever your hand find to do. There are people that don't want to work with their hands. They think it's degrading, and they think it's the work of a slave, it's the work of a servant, it's the work of lowly people, it's the work of those who have not gone to university to work with their hand. But me, I'm waiting from when I can work with, my brain, my intelligence, and I can work with those high-level technical things. Use your hands. Start there. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do it with thy might. For there is no work, no device, no knowledge, no wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. Look at those words there. Number one, knowledge. Number two, wisdom. Well, if you're going to do something, and you're going to do it with all your intelligence and all your mind and all your skill, and you're going to do it kind of profitably, you must have knowledge of that thing. How do the people who have been doing this work, and they're profiting by this work, and they're progressing by this work, how do they do that? Get some knowledge, and then the wisdom to be able to take what they have given you and improve on that, so that you can do a work that will generate something for you. I pray that generator, spiritually, mentally, morally, and physically, the Lord will plant in every one of us in Jesus' name, and you will generate something good, something powerful, something profitable. It will happen to our lives in Jesus' name. Remember, this is the only time you can walk. After the grave, after death, there's no chance again to do any other thing. Now at this time of opportunity and privilege, I will walk. God bless bless you. Say that again.